Okay, I think we'll go ahead and get started. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for taking time out of your busy and hectic day to come and share a little bit of time with me. And this is just no doubt, that we've been kind of sheltering in place here for well over a month, 6+ weeks, and it's no doubt this is a challenging time. And over the last few weeks, we've talked about a lot of different things on these Facebook Live sessions, talking about positive psychology and ways to rewire the brain, and the meditation part of it, and quieting the mind, and all the healthy things that come from that. And I was trying to think about last week, what do we want to talk about, and what do I want to share today. And my wife Carol, she said, you got those Time Life special edition magazines a while back, and maybe there's something in one of those. And so I went and got it. In fact, Becky or Jocelyn's going to share this in the comments section with you. But I got this one. It's the science of laughter, and I thought, that's not a bad topic to talk about today, because today, sometimes maybe with everything that's going on, and with the challenges that we're facing, sometimes maybe we just don't feel that it's okay to laugh, that it's okay to feel good at times. And I know even myself, as I've been going through this process, I felt guilty about enjoying part of this when so many are struggling. And so I want to talk just a little bit about the science of laughter, because I think one of the things that it does, when we talked about positive psychology, that can be a little bit abstract and this is something concrete that we can all do. And so I just want to talk about really what the science of laughter does for us, and how we understand really what it's doing for us. And so some of the neuroscience is beginning to indicate that laughter really is an indicator of a healthy person. And it's kind of the gateway to both the psychiatric and physical health that we're all reaching for. And research, again, is showing a strong connection between laughter and relationships. In fact, they did a study with romantic partners, and romantic partners that could laugh and laugh together felt more connected and safe and secure in their relationship. Well, then they did the study with strangers, and lo and behold, they felt a connection more to the strangers when they could laugh. And what they find is that the reduction in the stress hormones and the increase in the healthy ones, in the dopamine, the oxytocin, the DHA, that increases, and the stress hormones decrease. And so what's really happening there is when we start to laugh, we shift the way in which we breathe. It's not a normal breathing process. Our respiration is different, and that affects the heart in an extremely healthy way. And they're also finding that the immune system is affected by that. And I'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Dr. Lee Beck from the Loma Linda University in California, research indicated that these things appear to have the opposite effect that stress does. The same effect that when we get good exercise, when we eat healthy, when we pay attention to our sleep, and when we get our healthy sleep, those are all the same things that are coming when we laugh. And just a couple of things that maybe we didn't know about laughter. Contrary to popular belief, the number one catalyst for laughter isn't a joke. It's about the interaction with people. And for me, I started thinking about that. I laugh harder at a television show or a movie or a silly clip on the internet when I share it with somebody, when Carol and I are laughing at it together. They estimate that the average adult laughs 15 to 20 times in a day. And I wonder if recently, if that's still the case, or are we not finding the humor in things because of the stress and challenges that are going on today. And I see so many people posting on social media about, how they're, reacting to stress and how terrible things are. And I'm sure in many respects it absolutely is. But maybe we begin to change our language a little bit and not see it as stress, but just see it as a challenge, something to be overcome. And then we give ourselves a little bit of permission to find humor again. The same centers in the brain when we laugh get activated as the ones that when we eat chocolate. Those same pleasure centers in the brain. And what the doctors are saying now is it's actually a natural high. The muscles that get used when we laugh can stay relaxed up to 45 minutes. Again, something that reduces stress and tension. And one of the researchers said, look, if you don't feel like laughing, if you're not there, fake it. Just fake it. Just put on the happy face and fake the laugh because the brain can't tell the difference between when you're genuinely laughing and when you're just faking it. So the old thing of fake it till you make it, maybe that's not a half bad idea. And no doubt laughter is contagious. Research found that the best way to get people to laugh is put them around other people that are laughing or show them a video of other people laughing. So what's really going on inside of us when we're laughing? One of the things that the magazine articles talked about this idea of teasing the brain. Laughter starts with maybe a punchline or some kind of a surprise, and the brain's trying to solve it. It's trying to figure it out. And when it does, that's the laughter. And laughter is found inside the limbic center of the brain. That's what where those feelings are triggered. And the motor region of the brain gets triggered. So we physically are doing something. It's not just going on cognitively in our head. The other part that I found that was just extremely interesting to me is laughter helps kill the infected cells. So when we have that good belly laugh, the respiratory system is disrupted, the diaphragm is responding, and when that happens, the lymphatic fluid in our system that filters out waste and all that kind of stuff and produces white blood cells, and then it also kills infected cells. So we've got that circulating through our system. And so one of the things I think we have to remember is, again, to give ourselves permission to laugh again. I was reading a story about 9/11, and we all remember what happened on 9/11. The Twin Towers came down, our world changed forever. People panicked. Major League Baseball and the NFL shut down. Airlines shut down. Other businesses were closed. There were runs at the grocery store. There were gas lines. TV discontinued regular programming. They ran the news 24/7 for several days. And, our whole life was kind of out of whack, kind of like it is right now. But then, do we remember what happened on September 29th? One of the things that began to show us that life could return to some sense of normalcy. And that is Saturday Night Live from New York went on the air live for the first time since 9/11. And I think, again, Jocelyn just put up, or Becky did, put up a video of this. And so you can see it if you want to watch it. But it starts out with Mayor Giuliani, surrounded by first responders and thanking them and honoring them and honoring the people that died. And then Lorne Michaels, the creator of Saturday Night Live, joins him on stage. And that part of it actually ends with Lorne Michael asking the mayor, is it okay if we're funny? And then Paul Simon came on, and he sang the song The Boxer, really emotional song if you think about the time. And then Reese Witherspoon came out, and she was the host. And she tells a polar bear joke that really wasn't funny. The whole show that night really wasn't anything cutting edge. But it was just getting back to some normalcy, giving permission for things to be funny again. So let's give ourselves permission to laugh again, to find humor in things, because it'll help us physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally in our lives. It's okay to start to find that again. Hey, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate your time. I hope everyone is well, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. And just so you know, Friday afternoon, we're going to have some of our master trainers on talking about mastery in this time of crisis. So I hope you can join them on Friday afternoon. Thank you all again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.